Carol, in this project in which you've done 12 brilliant illustrations for a book of writing exercises, the first one I asked you to work on, was to do with sound.
Yeah.
You produced a rather wonderful illustration which looks like this. How did you get from the word sound to this finished product?
Well, before you showed me all, like, as I said, we spoke and we talk about Asian things and all these elements that I could bring or not. And then I was thinking about, I don't want to do something that is very, very clear that we are talking about sound, like very, cliché, let's say like this. So I brought everything that I got from our talks, and then I decided to bring some kind of this world that is kind of ancient, and the desert is kind of mystic place, and you're kind of, there is this piece of life because it's this rest of sand, how do you call this? Not sand. How do you call this? I forgot.
A sand dune, a desert?
No, I mean the box of, I forgot the word.
Doesn't matter. We'll come back to you.
Yeah. How do you call this brown stuff?
Mud, earth,
Yeah, mud. Yeah, mud earth.
soil.
Okay. Yes, soil. Thank
Okay.
you. Sorry. So I thought about this because it's a piece. Here is the desert, and then is a piece of soil that is life, which there's the roots and all that, and you're kind of growing from that. You're becoming something, and then this is the first kind of breathing. The smoke is like kind of producing all this breathing, so you can start making the sound. So it's like, it's not the actually sound, but it's the pre-sound that is gonna come from that. So that's what I thought. And then I also mixed a little bit with technology because there is these glasses. So it's kind of a mix of two worlds, the ancient one and the new one. So it's a mix of reborn how to use sound, but it's like this very moment that you're gonna start producing the sound. It's just like it's coming. So it's like coming out, but still not. And it's kind of this, that's what I thought to do. Because if we do just something like it's clear there's a sound, it's clear that is this topic, I think will not intrigue so much people to write about it, so. And also, I don't know, because it's hard to explain what I thought, because I like when people just, get their own interpretation of what I did. So, but yeah, was this feeling that I had when I was creating, that I wanted to do something that is coming out. So it's like sound comes out from you. So it's like growing and coming out. So.
And
something like that. I don't know if I answer your question.
Beautiful. Does sound emerge from technology? What's the link there for you?
Yeah, nowadays everything is like sound and technology. You watch videos and listen music, everything. So you mean sound as sound? How do you mean this sound?
Well, you put the VR, what I see as a VR
Yeah.
headset on. How does that relate to sound in your imagination?
Well, because nowadays we just relate to video things and technology and all social media and all that. And sound is a very important thing to bring the feeling of everything around you. So I thought maybe this is the VR, and that you're living inside this digital world, but you have the sound, because otherwise it's just an empty silence world there is no life. I think sound is kind of half of the life is sound, so you need the sound to have the feeling. You use that for movies, and then we use that for music and everything. So I think
absolutely, that's a great way of putting that idea across.
Yeah.
One of the things that was important to me to see happening in this illustration, and you've done it masterfully is this idea of the what I call the fixed and the volatile, the static and the moving.
Yeah.
I see that in sound. I see that in the differences between vowels and consonants. And if you go back one level, I see it in the difference between silence and sound.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. So yeah, I think it's kind of this mix. Is like, as I said, is still silence in this image, but the sound is coming. So you're gonna produce the sound, like this is just a very small frame from what's coming, which is amazing. Supposed to be, I think.
Yes, when we write or use words, we generally work with finished words, not words or sounds that are in the process of emerging, just hatching like a chick from an egg. It will be really interesting to see if people draw on that idea in their writing.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I really want to see that.